Okay, so today we're learning a new method. This method is solving by elimination. So what I have to do is eliminate a letter. What does it mean to eliminate someone? Like, cancel out. So if I take a look at number 1, my y's have opposite signs, right? But they're the same number too. So I want to add straight down. What's 3x plus 3x? And then I told you the y's cancel out. 4 minus 4? 0. Okay. Then what do I want to do next? Am I done? Then what should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna go plug it in. Which equation do you want me to plug it into? The top or bottom? Top? Okay, so 3 times 0 is 0. Hold on, I'm not quite there. So I get 0 plus 2y equals 4. Then I want to just get rid of the 0. I don't need that. So I just have 2y equals 4. Divide by 2. And then I get y equals 2. So how should I write my answer? X and then y, so it's going to be 0 and then 2 in parentheses. Questions on number 1. What? So I got 0 for x, right? Okay. So then I picked the top equation. I could pick the bottom one, it doesn't matter. But I picked the top equation and I plugged in 0 for x. So it's 3, 0, 2y, and 4. How was it not a negative? Of course positive. I know this. That's probably okay, so moving on to number 2. Notice none of the letters cancel out. I don't have the same number for x or y. So I'm going to have to multiply one of my equations to get it to cancel out. Which letter do I want to get rid of, x or y? Y? Okay. So if I want to get rid of y, I need to make sure both y's have the same number out front. Is there anything I can multiply 3 by to turn it into a 6? 2. So I'm going to multiply every number in my top equation by 2. Negative 20x plus 6y equals 2. Am I done? I multiplied by 2. Is that my answer? No. What do I gotta do? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add down and eliminate. So the y's cancel out because they have opposite signs. Negative 5 minus 20. negative 25. 23 plus 2. Try again. 25. And then how do I get x alone? By negative 25. So x equals negative 1. So questions on how I got x so far? So then I can talk. I can talk. I can plug it into the top equation, the bottom equation, or the new equation I wrote. So negative 5x? Okay. Okay. So negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. Then what do I want to do? Subtract 5 on both sides. So I get negative 6y equals 23 minus 5. Try again. Try again. It's 23 minus 5. 18. Then my next step is to by negative 6. So y equals negative 3. And then my final answer is yeah. So questions on number 2. Can I move on to number 3? Okay, so this one's a word problem. It's talking about a business with 2 locations. It has some delivery vans. It's got 2 locations, and the first location gets 5 large vans. So I'm going to make large vans X and small vans Y. So this is my first equation from this sentence. So I'm going to have, guys, quiet down, 5x plus 2y equals 235,000. And that came from the sentence I underlined in blue. Because there's 5 large vans, I just made that x, and then 2 small vans, and it costs 235. And then the second equation comes from the next sentence. They get 2 large vans, so 2x, 3 small vans, and that costs them 160,000. So, if I take a look at my 2 equations, none of my letters have the same number. Is there anything I can multiply 5 by to turn it into 2? 5 to turn it into 2? What about 2 to turn it into 5? Okay. What about 2 to turn it into 3? 3 to turn it into 2? No. So what I have to do here is I actually have to multiply both of my equations by different numbers. Okay. So why did you pick 3 and 2? Yeah, exactly. One has to be negative and one has to be positive so they'll cancel out. Oh, I hit the bottom one. I'm sorry. Okay, so on the top equation, 3 times 5 is... 3 times 2 is... positive 6. 3... Yes! No. 3 times 235,000. This is why I gave you the calculators. 3 times 2... Wait. Yeah, 235,000. $705,000. Okay, so then when I go and multiply my second equation, negative 2 times 2 is... negative 2 times positive 3. Thank you. Negative 2 times 160,000. Negative 320,000. So questions on my black equations. So now I can add straight down. What is 15 minus 4? 6 minus 6 cancels out. 705 minus 320. No. 385. What do you mean? Why do I have to give you a chapter 5 plus? Because? After what? This is the last test. We're taking it... no, good. We're taking it next Tuesday, I think? And then that's the last thing we're doing besides studying for the final. But, like, it's the last thing going in the grade book. So you have from Tuesday until December 13th to get it out. They go as a grade. That's not... Why would I become a teacher to make everyone fail? I have, like, 2 weeks in between the chapter test and the final. Okay. We're just gonna have lots of time to study for the final, though. Yes. Chapter 1, solving equations. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that based on what you've been helping me with today. Aye. So, I need to divide by 11. Remember, I gave you guys a calculator for a reason. What's 385,000 divided by 11? What? $35,000. Okay, so am I done now that I know X? No. Oh, it's too far over. No. Okay, so I want to plug X in. Which equation, guys, which equation do I want to plug it into? Blue, red, or one of the black ones? Red? Why red? Okay. Because it has the smaller, you know, number in front of the X. But if I plugged it into any of the other ones, it will work. It just makes it a little bit harder. It's not on the screen anymore. It's on the screen. Don't worry. Okay, so what's 2 times 35,000? You guys have calculators. I'm not making you do this in your head. $70,000. Yeah, there's 4 zeros. $70,000. $70,000. What's the number you put for 35,000? How many zeros do you have there? You should have 3 there. Okay. So now what do I want to do? Oh, I skipped the zeros. What's my first step to solving this equation? Subtract the 70,000. So 16,000 minus 70,000 is 90,000. Huh? Guys, be quiet. How do I get y by itself? Okay, and y equals? What's 9 divided by 3? 30,000. You're making it seem like it's so hard. Okay, so my answer here, because I was talking, Annabelle. Because I was talking about something specific, like large vans and small vans, I need to put that back. So, large vans cost 35,000. And small vans cost 30,000. So are there any questions